Mars, Neptune, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Uranus all possess their own special characteristics and features that make themselves unique and different from one another. But none of their characteristics can compare to Earth, the ability to support life. There are over 6 billion people on Earth at present day. The population has been increasing since the Black Death period starting in 1400. With this massive number and the increasing future growth, can Earth become like this one day? Will there even be life on Earth in the future? This all lies in our hands. There's a positive coupling relationship between the growth of the population and the rate of deforestation. As the rate of human growth increases, the rate of deforestation also increases. Human damages forests by cutting, removing, and burning trees in order to clear space for agriculture, build houses, and urbanize. Because woods are great for many uses, people also market woods and turn them into cash. Therefore, there's more cutting, cutting, and cutting. Here's a graph that portrays the rate of deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon. According to the graph, there's a huge demand on trees in 1995. And today's tree removal is still continuing at an unpredictable rate. This tree removing activity causes a huge release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which can amplify the surface temperature. Normally, as the sun emits light onto the earth, some of the light is reflected back by the clouds, and some is released in infrared form back to space. However, as more carbon dioxide present, there's less energy escape the earth. Over time, as the earth's surface gets too hot, natural disasters such as drought will occur. In addition, the removal of trees also disrupts the evapotranspiration process. As there are fewer trees, there will also be less water absorption by the roots of the trees. This can disrupt the water cycle by causing water runoff that will eventually result in a flood. The growth of population affects not just the natural forests, but also the wildlife that resides within.
The giant panda is a member of the bear family and lives in mountain ranges of 5 to 10,000 feet above sea level in central China. The giant panda used to live in areas of Southeast Asia, but with the growing urbanization and the rapid loss of habitat, they have been forced to move to higher elevations where bamboo is abundant. The giant panda's diet consists of 99% bamboo and some berries or small rodents. Each day, the average panda consumes 20 to 40 pounds of bamboo. China's current human population numbers to 1.3 billion people, with more added each day. With such a booming population, China has begun a process of rapid industrialization and urbanization in order to propel their country towards a more developed environment. However, with such large-scale social developments and the increasing illegal wildlife trade and poaching from human activity, it has been difficult for pandas to live and thrive as they once were. And because panda mothers only ovulate for 2 to 3 days out of the year and have one surviving cub each time, the panda population is strictly limited. People are currently trying to restore the panda population, and scientists, such as those who run the Wolong Breeding Center in China, have been attempting to find new ways for pandas to repopulate on their own in the wild.
There are 4 main greenhouse gases, and they are methane, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbon, and carbon dioxide. A lot of human activities are causing these greenhouse gases, and having too much of these greenhouse gases is hurting the Earth's atmosphere. Because there are more than 6 billion people living on Earth, imagine all the greenhouse gases that are being emitted. About 60% of methane emissions are from human activities. Some human activities that produce methane are rice cultivation, waste management, fossil fuel production, and biomass burning. But the decomposition of waste in landfills is the largest methane emission. Some human activities that emit nitrous oxide are agricultural soil management, animal manure sewage treatment, and mobile and stationary combustion of fossil fuel. The use of air conditioner and refrigerator emits chlorofluorocarbon. Carbon dioxide is one of the major gas emissions that are damaging the Earth's atmosphere and it is because of burning fossil fuels, electricity that is being used, and especially because of transportation usage like cars and buses. In the U.S., we approximately drive 3 trillion miles each year. That is a lot of carbon that is being emitted into the atmosphere. In the U.S. alone, there are about 309 million people, and that takes up to 4% of Earth's population, but we emit approximately 25% of the global greenhouse gases. We are damaging the Earth's atmosphere, not the U.S. alone, but the rest of Earth's population. Because there are many human activities that cause these greenhouse gases, we need to take action in reducing them to save the lives of our planet.